Absolutely extraordinary. State-of-the-art technology. These mechanical giants, with their awe-inspiring power, have completely transformed the forestry industry. The power of the Husqvarna 592 XP and Oppo's S93 cubic centimeters engine erupts, turning massive tree trunks into targets for an overwhelming conquest. The 36-inch guide bar tears through the air, revealing razor-sharp teeth racing at breakneck speed. Every vibration of that 93 cubic centimeters motor travels straight into your arms, a testament to a design that defies all limits. Sawdust sprays out like a torrential downpour, coating the durable machine as it endures the immense pressure of every rip cut. The 105 cubic centimeters engine block roars with violent intensity, channeling a massive surge of power directly into the seemingly endless guide bar. Rock-hard mahogany trunks are steadily subdued, releasing a spray of crimson sawdust that scatters through the sun-drenched air. Each cut chronicles the transformation from a towering, steadfast tree into squared-off timber ready for construction. This legendary machine defies all limits of durability, operating relentlessly under the harsh, sweltering heat of the Indonesian landscape. Goodness, look at the brutal power of those steel and sides and tearing through the night of the deep forest. The steel engine roars like rolling thunder, transforming inanimate metal into a monster hungry for conquest. Blistering heat radiates from the cylinder, making the surrounding air shimmer and distort in a surge of raw, peak energy. This ISN and Oppo's just work. It's a spectacular showdown between cutting-edge technology and the grandeur of nature. The 2038 are tractor and the steel saw face off against the barber chair death trap. The engine roars, channeling a surge of peak energy into the wood grain, which stretches like a taut bowstring under tens of tons of pressure. The visceral details, from the brutal, gaping splintering fractures to the razor-sharp, spear-like stump spikes, emerge like a lethal bed of nails. The precision of the directional cut represents the fragile line between life and death as the massive timber block breaks free from the laws of gravity. Wow, just look at the way the bar buries itself deep into the trunk. The vibration pulsing straight through my gloves is absolutely exhilarating. The saw ISN and Oppo's just cutting. It's eating through the stubborn wood fibers, the scream of the engine harmonizing with the crackling snap from deep within the tree's core. The chain and Oppo's durability is pushed to its breaking point as it bites into layers of sap hardened like stone. It's all so dangerous, so intense. But that is the true beauty of controlling mechanical power in the heart of the wilderness. The way the Ecolog 590D chews and through massive logs is a true visual feast for any mechanical enthusiast. Watching the Kessler 28RH harvester head clamp onto the trunk, it feels like it's embracing the entire forest with overwhelming hydraulic power. The steady rumble of the engine blends with the rhythmic clashing of metal, a symphony of raw energy operating under extreme pressure. The precision of the sensor system makes every cut clean and effortless, even if those stumps end up a bit higher than expected. This PT-600 beast obliterates an entire almond orchard in the blink of an eye. It's not just an ordinary machine. It's a true engine of destruction with overwhelming power. That FE 500/U 225 mulcher head roars intensely, with hundreds of steel teeth spinning at a terrifying speed, turning sturdy tree trunks into wood chips in mere seconds. The engine roars with a deep, authoritative tone, signaling the start of the hunt for steel and oil amidst the endless eucalyptus forest. Look at that feller buncher head. It doesn't end oppose. T just cut. It swallows the stubborn trunk with tons of hydraulic clamping force, making the wood grain groan before snapping in an instant. There is no hesitation as the beast maneuvers fluidly on its endless hydraulic systems, turning straight, towering trees into orderly piles of timber in the blink of an eye. The immense weight of the chassis pulses directly into Mother Earth, and you can feel every tremor as the solid steel axles shoulder a massive workload without yielding an inch. The engine roars, shaking the damp forest floor as those massive iron tracks crush the layer of leaf litter and bite deep into the firm earth. The CCBOS harvester head shows no hesitation. It closes in on the oak trunk, its hydraulic arms gripping the bark with terrifying compression force. In the blink of an eye, the razor-sharp cutting blade emits a dry, piercing shriek, slicing through the thick wood grain as if it were cutting through a stick of soft butter. Have you ever seen this vibrant yellow beast pull an ancient eucalyptus tree out by its roots? The diamond-hard steel bucket plunges into the earth, feeling as though it's tearing through the stubborn geological crust with an unstoppable surge of energy. The cracking of the wood fibers under extreme torsional strain sounds like the bones of a giant splintering in agony. Even the most tenacious roots are forced to surrender to the pressure of tens of thousands of psi, ripped violently from the deep, gaping hollow of the earth. It's absolutely mind-blowing how this machine turns what should be an all-day conquest into a high-octane game of speed in just a few minutes. The loggers with their handheld chainsaws struggle amidst the tangled canopy, feeling as though the battle is reaching a stalemate in the heart of the deep wilderness. But look, the arrival of the harvester feels like a savior, turning grueling labor into a breathtaking performance. Its hydraulic arm extends, clutching the cedar trunk as if it were nothing more than a dry twig, hoisting it high and bucking it to the log with centimeter-perfect precision. It truly is an overwhelming experience to witness these giant, end quote, speaking end quote, machines in action. This machine is a stranger to the concept of difficulty. It stretches out, sinking its razor-sharp saw bar into the towering trunk with millimeter precision. The hydraulic power roars, shaking the entire forest as the massive tree is felled in the blink of an eye. The engine growls in a deep, authoritative tone, with hydraulic pressure surging through the dense network of hoses, making every movement incredibly powerful yet fluid. With an investment reaching 300 million yen, this is more than just machinery. It is the pinnacle of forestry engineering, optimizing every economic resource. In the dusty light of dusk, this bulldozer valiantly rams through and clears away aged stumps, transforming the ground into a formidable steel front line to protect the homes behind it. This end quote, giant end quote. Howo is straining under the weight of an entire hill of timber, with the ground beneath its tires threatening to crack open under the terrifying load. The diesel engine roars in a deep, guttural tone, radiating a blistering heat that seems to scorch the thin mountain air on the precarious slopes. Can you see those reinforced steel bars on the sides of the cargo bed straining with every heartbeat, defying all laws of physics to keep that massive mountain of wood from crashing into the abyss? Every millimeter the tires sink into the mud, and the sound of metal groaning under the drivetrain's pressure, all exude a persistence of power that is nothing short of astonishing. It is unbelievable that this machine can maintain such a miraculous balance through these end quote, deadly end quote, hairpin turns while carrying a load that far exceeds every design limit. Can you see those massive logs on the truck bed vibrating violently under the pressure of the current, creating a brutal transition from steadfast stability to dangerous instability on the slippery riverbed? It is truly unbelievable that this transport machine can turn a ferocious river into just another proud part of its haul route like that. The contrast between age-old traditional methods and high-tech machines like the Ponzi Scorpion or their end quote, King end quote, series is the true focal point of this battle for efficiency. You are highlighting the sophistication in weight distribution across 8 wheels, where these massive machines no longer end quote, tear apart end quote, the ground but glide over it like steel phantoms. The transformation from a standing tree to standardized logs right on the spot is a testament to the superiority of technology over antiquated manual labor. Look at this convoy of logging trucks straining to climb those vertical slopes, where a single tiny error is enough to send the entire mountain of steel plummeting into the abyss. The diesel engines roar like cornered beasts, and the exhaust pipes spew plumes of pitch black smoke that mingle with the thin, high-altitude air. On this treacherous, muddy trail fraught with danger, those rugged, spiked tires must bite deep into the slippery ground. Every single rotation is a life or death battle between friction and gravity. The solid steel harvesters roar like death knells for the ancient trees, transforming the tranquil pine forest into a mechanical worksite seething with energy. This is a head-on collision between modern technology and the harshness of nature, where every movement carries the pungent scent of resin and the burnt, screeching sound of iron and steel. There is no room for hesitation. These machines constantly stretch and surge forward, sweeping the terrain with a relentless determination to meet the approaching maple syrup season on time. Good heavens, Don and Apos. T look at it as in quote, old and quote. That is a steel warrior carrying an entire forest on its shoulders with breathtaking pride. Even though it and Apos is stained by the passage of time with flecks of rust, this machine stands tall, bearing the immense weight of the timber on its iron shoulders and defying the most terrifying loads. The leaf springs and chassis grind and groan under the weight of 1,000 tons, and every centimeter of compressed spring is a hymn to persistent endurance. The destructive duo, the 1510E and 1210E, are roaring, transforming a forest once groaning under the weight of disease into a steel worksite seething with energy. Each rhythmic movement of those 8 massive wheels is an assertion of dominance, where rugged, treacherous terrain must yield to the sheer weight and resolve of the machines. It is truly unbelievable how raw power can turn the tragic ruins of the green forest into precious resources with such breathtaking speed.